Shop.
Hey
Button.
guys, welcome back.
Okay, I don't care. That I want to warn Guildmaster Pictor, and I know why. Back check the five mess. Why didn't I think of and then? Oh, assist. Thank goodness. I still see the blue glow and spinning dust. Ellipsis. Hi, this is Ash. Are you still there? Please be there. Ellipsis. System message. Ash is waiting. I'm here. I'm not going to leave you when you're in trouble. I'm here. I'm not going.
Yeah, come on, Ash. Also, I'm just gonna...
Back. Settings. Contact. Save. Games. Games. Load. Last save. Voice over. Messaging sounds fall. 100. Messaging. What? Messaging sound. Not 80. 60 per 50%. Music. 100%. 100. Mute. Not 80. 60%. 50%. Close.
There
Button.
we go.
Setting. Timecrest 1. Anyways, I'm off back. The net 5 net reached. Wow. Ellipsis. You're too awesome. I feel so relieved right now. I realized that I closed the watch out of habit when I stored it in my cloak. So I was scared that closing the watch might have messed up the connection spell, but thankfully everything seems to be okay. Anyways, I'm on the way to the Timecrest Gardens to find my trusted friend. I wonder what type of stone they use to pave these pathways in Timecrest. They look so smooth and shiny. And whoever built these overheads covering the paths needs to be thanked, for I am grateful for the shade right now. A lot of the overheads have interesting framework and various artwork and decorations on them too. I can really tell that Timecrest Guild cares about the details. Oh, also, something strange happened while the watch was closed. Not as strange as the hooded man of course, but still strange. I crossed paths with this pale girl dressed in all black. She had long straight black hair and gave me a glance that literally lowered the temperature around me and froze me in my tracks. Maybe she has ice magic or something, though I wonder if she is a mage because she wasn't wearing a Timecrest Guild cloak. So this girl asked me where I was heading. I told her the gardens. Then she said, no need to head there. Just head back the way you came. I asked her why. She said, you'll see. Then she just walked away without any explanation. I don't even know why I'm mentioning it. I guess that girl really got into my head. System message. Ash is waiting. I have a feeling we should listen to her. One of two forget about that strange girl. Pocket watch. Forget about that strange girl and go to the gardens like you originally planned. 2 of 2. I have a
Guys, you know what happens? I don't want to spoil anything, and I don't want to be like a spoiler and not react to things. But I mean, the girl would be strange. Like, I don't think she's doing ice magic, but yeah.
I have a feeling we should listen to her.
Let's listen to her.
I have a feeling. Response. You think we should listen to her?
She is right.
You think we should listen to her? Let's see. She told me to head back the way I came. If I head back the way I came, I would be heading towards the apple courtyard where the hooded man attacked me. Ellipsis. And my friend is usually in the Timecrest Gardens. System message. Ash is waiting. I just have this feeling. One of two responses. A descript pop. I was joking. Let's head towards the gardens like you originally planned. I just have this feeling. Live in the moment. Huh? I like it. Alright. Let's do this then. Give me a moment to catch my breath and I'll head right back the way I came. It's clear this hooded man is involved with the meteors being unfrozen. Does he have time magic too or something? I'm starting to wonder if this hooded guy got to Master Chronos somehow. Is he stronger than Master Chronos? I'm sorry if I got you mixed up in something horrible. The hooded man seemed to know about you. He knew about your powers too. I have no idea how, but I'm so worried now that he might do something bad to you. I promise though that I'm going to do everything I can to keep you safe. System message. Ash is waiting. I'm here because I want to help, but thanks for worrying about me. 1 of 3 responses. Button. I'm more worried about you. 2 of 3 responses. Button. How good are you on keeping your promises? 3 of 3 responses. I'm here because I want to help. I'm here because I know you're all the way in the human world, so the hooded man probably can't get to you, but, ellipsis. So, ellipsis, you asked me earlier if Olympians had something against humans, ellipsis. I don't like talking about this, but I think it's important I tell you now with the hooded man in the picture. I've caught my breath, so let's walk and talk. One moment. I hear some voices from behind me. Oh, I see a couple of mages in the distance. What I'm about to tell you is kind of taboo, so I'm just going to stand to the side for a bit and let them pass me. One of them is a fire mage. I can see flames are sprouting from her hand. So cool. I always wanted to be a fire mage. I can hear them talking. It's faint, but I can make out the words. The fire mage said, I'm so nervous for the copper trials. It's really interrupting my beauty sleep. I don't want to be reminded of the trials right now, but I'm also curious.
It's like high school. I feel like it's just like high school, but magical version.
People are doing. The fire mage said, at least we have a full team now. The more time we have to train together, the better. The other mage with her snickered and said, some mage with the spell to grow out fingernails by a bit asked to be on our team yesterday. The mage said, I bet only the worst mages are left without a team now. Ellipsis.
Oh, poor Ash.
Can't say I didn't feel a sting there. The fire mage said, I don't know. That sounds like a neat spell. I hate it when I break a nail. The other mage shrugged and said, I suppose it's better than having no spells, but I doubt having slightly longer nails is going to be useful during the copper trial.
Probably not.
The fire mage pouted and said, it would be nice if they told us what we're being tested on. The other mage said, seems all tests from previous years have been different too, based on what I've heard from higher level mages. The fire mage closed her hand and the flame disappeared. She said, I guess this is Timecrest's way of pushing us to learn spells. They want us to over-prepare, ellipsis. She said, but this pressure is seriously not good for my skin. The fire mage said, the registration form isn't even due yet, and the actual trial is still months away, ellipsis. She groaned and said, the other mage sighed and said, I know, right? I'll only feel better when it's over. That is, if I pass of course. The mage said, I hope my family will be proud of me then, ellipsis. The other mage said, did you hear there's a copper mage that knows how to use 2 elements of magic? I think he knows earth and wind magic just like Master Crow knows.
I like how this I don't know, I probably just missed something. But he never comes up again in this game. I don't think so, anyway.
The fire mage said, MMHMM. I talked to him briefly when you were still recruiting for our team. The other mage said, let me guess, he already had a team. The fire mage said, yeah, but he wouldn't have been good for us. I don't think he's a team player type. The other mage said, team player or not, a strong mage is a strong mage. In a tearful tone, the fire mage said, I believe in our team. The fire mage said, but I do wish that swordsman joined us though, ellipsis. The other mage said,
What?
You should point him out to me one of these days. Is he older than us? The fire mage said, he looks our age. He's more of like a swords young man. Hey, maybe that should be his nickname. But that one's kind of long. She said, maybe swords boy? Ellipsis, don't like that either. The fire mage clapped her hands together and said, oh, I know, swords Holty. He's a swordsman and I'm a fire mage so it's perfect. The other mage burst out in laughter and said, I wonder how swords Holty will feel about that nickname. They are about to pass on by. I don't think they notice I'm here. The fire mage said, I hope when Swords Holty and I pass the trials, our eyes will meet at the end, and he'll realize I'm strong and cute like him. She squealed and said, come on universe, I'm ready for my first love. Hey, I just thought of something. These are all people you saved. It's kind of amazing to me to think about how many dreams get to continue because of you, including mine. Okay, they just went past me. So, how does it feel to save the world? System message, Ash is waiting. Feels pretty good. 1 of 4 responses. Button, I'm no hero. 2 of 4 responses. Not sure if I believe it. 3 if it's not over yet. 4 of 4 responses. Button. Verdict. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. No, it's not. Ellipsis. But it would have been if it wasn't for you. Huh, I just heard a fire mage cry out. The fire mage said, Arg, our teammate is already at the meeting spot. We're late. The fire mage is pulling something out of her cloak. It's a teleport orb. I wish I had me one of those. Teleport is one of the rarest spells a mage can have. Not as rare as time magic, of course, but rare. Good thing is, teleport orbs gives the ability for anyone to teleport. They are simply amazing, but expensive and each orb is single use. The fire mage said, come on, let's teleport to the meeting spot. I hate the idea of keeping our team waiting. The other mage said, but I don't have an orb. They're too expensive. MMHMM. I wanted to try teleport orb so much, but I couldn't bring myself to spend the gold. And I'm pretty sure if I bought one, I'd want another, and another until I go bankrupt. Now that I think about it, having a teleport orb would be handy if I ever needed to escape from the hooded man that's trying to kill me, ellipsis. Well, nothing I can do now to get myself an orb. The Timecrest merchant is closed for renovations, ellipsis. The fire mage said, I only have 1, ellipsis. The other mage stretched out and said, I'd be willing to run there with you. The fire mage put away the orb and plumped her fists into the air. She said, okay, let's run then. They ran away. I can't hear them anymore. Seems like everyone has a team and I haven't even started looking for one, ellipsis. And I know the copper trials is a trivial matter compared to the meteors, but, ellipsis. But the hooded man's words stuck with me. I don't know if you remember, but he said you'd always have to protect me. I hate to admit those words have been burning a hole in my thoughts. Maybe the hooded man is a fire mage too. You probably won't ever need my protection, but if you did, I want to be able to protect you, ellipsis. And I want to be able to protect my team too at the copper trials. So far, I've been no good at magic, but maybe you have some advice for me. System message, Ash is waiting. Don't give up. I think Alencia could use more people like you as mages. 1 of 2 responses. Button, maybe it's time to find a new profession. 2 of 2, don't give.
I mean, Alencia, yeah. Because, I like Ash's personality. Where it's just, some people like the certain hooded man who's gotten into a lot of bigger stuff. I'm not gonna spoil. Yeah.
Maybe it's, don't give up. Don't give up. Ellipsis. Holy Muffy, hearing that made me feel so much better. Thank you, you're right. This is my dream. If I give up on it, then it won't come true. And I know it would make me very happy if I could help people through magic. Okay, heading in the direction I came, and I don't see any more people around, so back to what I was saying before, ellipsis. The reason that contact with the human world is forbidden is because, ellipsis. There are a lot of Valencians who hate humans. Maybe you already know our worlds used to be connected. It was a long, long time ago, and I'm not sure how the human world handled things when we cut off the connection. There was a time where everyone lived in harmony and it was the best. But then a deadly disease started. At first, only people from the Valdorian Empire got sick, so it became known as the Valdorian disease. Then everyone else started getting sick. Everyone except humans. So it wasn't long before humans got blamed for starting the disease. That's when Valder started locking up humans in quarantine zones. But then the Valdorian Empire was destroyed by human technology. When people saw that the most powerful empire in all of Valencia could be destroyed in less than a day by technology that can only be operated by human blood, it was the end. Anything human after that was considered to be evil. And the hunt for humans began. Valencians tried sending as many humans as they could find back to the human world, which led to gruesome ends for the humans being sent back, After a long horrifying period, it was eventually deemed too cruel to keep sending humans back. So that's where we are today. There are still humans living in Valencia, but life isn't easy. There are Valencians who would stop at nothing to kill anyone with a speck of human blood in their ancestry. Well, I hope you don't hate Valencia already. System message, Ash is waiting. I hope you don't get in trouble talking to me. 1 of 4 response, it's going to be hard to like a world that hates humans. 2 of 4 response, people can just kill humans. What do you mean by gruesome end? 4 of...
I asked this before and I'm asking it again.
What do you mean by
like
gruesome
this
end?
question.
Responded, for some reason, it was safe to come to Valencia, but not to go back to the human world.
Oh god, this.
The Great Halcyon Barrier protects us from the plasma beyond, and the humans being sent back would have to pass through the plasma. Control, quick, look, so open controls.
Uh-huh.
Script selected, photos, 11. Microphone, stop recording.